Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to discuss GitHub outage that happened just recently and it went for 7 to 8 hours. So it is a big outage that happened recently and we are going to discuss, and I'm directly jumping into the problem statement and what really happened on that day. So let's assume whatever they mentioned in the RCA that contains around 2 to 3 reasons. So I will explain everything. So let's assume we have this is you. So this is the client, and what happened? You are making a request. Okay. So whenever you make the request, it goes to GitHub load balancer. So this is not mentioned in the blog or the RCA, but when I went through the GitHub articles and the blogs, tech blogs, so I have seen this like they are using GitHub load balancer, and when what GitHub load balancer does, like either it is using the HAProxy or it route the request to the HAProxy, which is not mentioned. So I am just assuming HAProxy. This is GitHub load balancer is routing the request to the HAProxy, and from the HAProxy the requests are going to the normal pod. So this is a Kubernetes pod actually. So I will explain. This is the whole Kubernetes pod, and K8, and in the Kubernetes pod, they are running a sidecar. So what sidecar is the Istio sidecar they are running. Okay, Istio sidecar they are running. Okay, and also there is an application inside it which is running. Okay, and Istio sidecar is routing the request to the application. So this is the whole flow which will help us to understand. And the first problem that they said is, sorry, uh, yeah, the first problem that they said is the maximum concurrent request on Istio. I will write here maximum concurrent request on Istio goes beyond the limit. So they have configured some maximum limit which breached. So the request count is greater than maximum concurrent request. So why it is a problem, and why the application doesn't scale. So that is the one issue that we are going to discuss. So whenever we provide the auto scaling, okay, so auto scaling is on the application CPU or the memory. Okay, here the CPU is 60% application, and memory is also like within the limit. Let's assume here is 50%. If these are totally fine, then the auto scaling will not hit. So that is what happened actually. There is no auto scaling on the Istio. So that is the main problem they faced it, because of which the requests are waiting. So I will explain one scenario. There is one difference that you need to understand. If you have a pod, okay, and you are receiving around, let's suppose, 1,000 requests per second, okay, 1,000 requests per second, and you are serving the request in 0.1 second, okay, then what is the concurrent request count that you have? So the concurrent request is 100, okay, 1,000 into 0.1. But let's assume this application latency goes high in case, okay, then the same 1,000 request per second, you are serving the request in, let's assume, 5 seconds, okay, then what is the number of concurrent request that will be? The concurrent request will be 5,000. So from 100 to 5,000 concurrent request, it is a very big number, honestly. So this is the problem that Istio faced. The application latency. This is, I'm guessing, they haven't mentioned in the RCA, but Istio here breached the limit of maximum concurrent request, and because of which they fixed this actually. They almost fixed this case, and when they fix this, the request, let's assume, so this is a cascading failure, exactly scenario of the cascading failure. When the requests are accumulating here, so HAProxy is sending the request, and but it is accumulating here. So there are too many requests that are accumulating here. Then the load will be on the HAProxy also. So because of this reason, HAProxy memory and the CPU also got hit, and there is an outage at HAProxy also. So the outage started from Istio to the HAProxy. So you can assume this is a cascading effect. If one service is not responding, then your threads will be allocated to the request, and they are waiting. So the request will come, but it will never come, or it will come very late. So that's a cascading failure here. A beautiful cascading failure. So this is the second case that they mentioned. This is the first case they mentioned. Also, what they have done actually, obviously they have done something. So they have mentioned few things like the request count that used to be 5K, 7K. Sorry, the request count that used to be 5K or 7K, that that somehow reaches to 60K or 70K. So how this 5K 7K request count reaches to 60K or the 70K? So this is very good case so of the retry actually. So whenever you let's suppose this is a client, okay, and this is a server, and you are making request to the server, and you make the 10 request. We said okay, server is not available or something. Then the 10 requests are again coming. Now the request that will come is 10 plus 10, it is 20. There may be some retry back off, but yeah, uh, uh, after some time you will see the effect. So 10 plus 2, 10 plus 10, then again you will come 10 plus 10 plus 10. So the request, these 10 are retries. So the retries request will also come. The genuine traffic is there, the retry traffic is also there. So because of which it faces a lot of issues actually. The 5K, 7K request reaches to 60K to 70K. So this is one of the thing they have mentioned. And what they said, like to mitigate this issue, what they said, they ignored the retry from the gateway load balancer. So there is one auth API, okay, sorry, auth service also, which I forgot to mention. So the whole load is on the auth service. They are using the auth for every, actually they have generic auth service for all the services. That is the I would say that is a mistake, because for all the entities they are big GitHub, Copilot, everything, they are using a single auth service. Okay, so that is a mistake, I guess, that I would say they will improve in with time. So there is one auth service, there's a single point of dependency here, and it also, let's suppose, all the auth, and again there is one more point that they mentioned, that there is a bug at VS Code, okay, in the retry, and because of which there is a lot of load of request from the VS Code. Okay, VS Code, if I am saying, then it is a copilot. Okay, so a lot of requests going to the auth service. So what they did, they just return 403 instead of some other error. Like if the 403 is there, they will not retry. So that is actually the retry logic works are like this. If you receive 500 or something, you will retry, because it can be some for an instance error. But if you return some specific, or the 429, you can say like 429 is what is it actually, I forgot. It is rate limit actually, yeah, rate limit exhaustion, it is 429. So because of which this is 403 they have returning, and which is not doing the request again. 403 is like forbidden, we accepted your request, but the permission issues or something can be there, and this is not a retriable error. So they have done these things and like a hot fix actually to remove the retry means traffic. So this is what they have done actually. Apart from it, anything they mentioned, I don't think so. They have mentioned anything. So these are the issues actually. First, I will again explain. Like first is the Istio configuration. Okay, okay, and the second is HAProxy. I guess this is the I would not say HAProxy issue. I would say this is a cascading failure. Cascading failure. And the third, I would say this is rate limit configuration. Rate limit configurations are not right, uh, and there is a existing bug because of which it happened actually. So there are a lot of things that happen, and there are more learnings. Like you can say, like the auto scaling configuration can include the STO also. There is a means there's no way to not include it. If we are not including it, we should be sure, and the proper alerting and the configuration, dynamic configuration, everything should be in place. Otherwise, this will be like one major issue. So yeah, that's the whole GitHub issue that we have seen. 7 to 8 hours. There is a good blog and good RCA that I will attach in the comment section. Please go through it, read it. It is very good design, or it will improve your design and knowledge about the distributor system. So it is one more thing that they have mentioned, like the traffic. It got enormous, like it is twice what it used to be 1 year back. So yeah, they are saying like it is very hard to handle, but yeah, they are they will handle it. I guess this is something they have written. Thank you for the video. I will make such videos next time also. Please make sure to subscribe. Thank you.